We now continue our quest to find a healer. We've got our party all together. Shadowheart, a cleric of Shar, Gale the wizard, and Astarion the rogue. I might bring in Lae'zel later on, but let's take our time. We're trying to find Nettie, a healer. Not to mention whoever else we need to help out.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Well, if you hear shouting, let's take our time. Absolutely, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have Shadowheart move over to the right. Preparation is key to winning in combat. If you're able to ambush your enemies, you've got a high chance to succeed. So now, we'll get these three together. Currently, they're in a clear area. We need to change that up. Yeah, there we go. A bit obscured. All right. I want you to move up to Astarion. And Gale, you as well. Actually, get behind a rock. They're not going to see you behind a rock. I hope not. I've only done 2 short rests. Not a long rest. Not yet. We don't need to sleep. We'll do that later on. Oh, here we go.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the Druids?
Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gates!
Come on, buddy. Put your strength into it. Oh, now you're in trouble. No shield to protect them.
Cannon! No!
We've got a fight on our hands. Yeah, you three were quite late.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! Then suffer its sting.
The battle is now beginning. Okay, we've got our dear friend over here, Astarion. We're gonna have him use a cunning action to hide. There we go. Because we want him to sneak attack. Here's a goblin tracker, a high chance to hit. He's got advantage. We take the higher of the 2 rolls. He's sneaking up there. And we've got our kill, 9 damage. We're gonna move him back just a little bit. We need to break our enemy's line of sight. We've got to be patient. Now, Gale is still hidden, which is quite nice. We're gonna move him up to maybe about over here. See, we want him to be safe. We don't want him to be attacked by anyone close by, but forget about it. Oh, we've got Arcane Recovery. That does replenish a good spell slot, but too late for that right now. Instead, we'll use a Firebolt. Let's hit that Goblin Tracker right by him, just a step below him. A high chance to hit. 5 damage. That's really good too. All right, so we've joined the battle. Now after that, we just need to end our turn. Zakrug, the Goblin boss, is about to attack, going after Aradin. Hitting him for 3 damage, then missing. Good. Aradin strikes back, using 1 concussive smash for 6 damage. That Booyog, their spellcaster uses what? Grease? Knocking down Barth, another fighter. Yeah, they're all fighters. He's moving up right now, using a piercing shot, hitting that Booyog for 4 damage, then a Warg for 2 damage. That's pretty good. That tracker does hit Gale for 6 damage, and Will was also hit. Now, here comes the heavy hitter, the Bugbear. Huh, okay, not so heavy, I suppose. Let's move up right now. We don't need to patch up Gale. He should be fine, I think. We can't use a rush attack right now. Yeah, Shadowheart was just a little bit too far away. Now, we could throw a potion at him, but do I want to do that? Not really. A Sacred Flame. 50% chance to hit. Let's try it out. Come on. 3 damage, and we did it. Good job, Shadowheart. All right, the Warg is now attacking, hitting Barth for 9 damage, but here comes Zevlor, sounding the war horn. He's here to rally all of us, which for 5 turns provides 8 temporary hit points. That's going to save a lot of lives. He also hit another tracker. Ramira, that archer, actually managed to hit that Booyah. Good job. She jumped away. She needs to. Oh, but that brawler charges after her, hitting her for 5 damage. Now, unfortunately, Edrahil is a bit far, but he's going to be able to hit that Booyah. Let's go in using our fiery blade. Look at that, 9 damage total. That's really good. Wait, could we jump over here right by the warg? Let's also jump by the bugbear. We've got to help out, I think. Very good. We can't strike again. That's okay, but we are right by them. He's got to be in the action. Imagine Doom music playing right now because Edrahil doesn't like the goblin, the bugbear, or the warg. Okay, Gale. You probably need to move back a little bit, bud. You took some damage. You could use a potion, but you're going to be okay. Here comes Will using Arms of Hadar, killing that tracker. Very nice. He's moving down. He also drank a potion of healing, too. Now, you know what we need to do. We need to hide again. And man, what about that soundtrack? It's so good. I would use that for one of my tabletop games. So let's have a look at the turn order. The boss is about to attack. The bugbear, too. That's going to be a tough one. We could also select them just by clicking on their little portrait up here. That's really handy. Let's go after the brawler. Maybe we'll take out the brawler. 11 damage. Astarion kills the brawler. He's going to wait over here. All right, we'll end his turn. Zakrug attacks again, hitting Aradin for a lot of damage, also pushing him back. But Aradin stands back up. Is he ready to strike back? He is. 9 damage on the boss. 1 action surge. Oh, he killed the boss. Good job. He's not a fool then. He's doing okay. The bugbear hasn't been doing well, but he does manage to push back Aradin. So here is Shadowheart. We're going to keep her pretty close by. Let's move over here. She'll still have the high ground, but we've got to strike out. She could use her ranged attack, but what about a firebolt? That could work out, sure. Let's check our high chance to hit here. What would it be? A ranged attack. Okay, we'll go after, I suppose, the bugbear. Let's go now. It's taking no damage. She didn't hit, but that's fine too. The warg is not attacking. 8 damage. There's Zevlor hitting the warg for, wow, 11 damage. Ramira, here's your time. We did save you. 4 damage on a bugbear. Now, the moment of truth over here. We've got cleave, but before we use our action, let's come down. We need to use Inquisitor's Might for some radiant damage. All right. Then we're going to use cleave. Look at that. 1d4 fire damage plus 2 to radiant plus 2 to slashing, 2d6 plus 3. I mean, it's so good. Hopefully we won't hit Barth. I hope not. We'll find out. We didn't. We took out the warg. We didn't hit the bugbear. That would have been incredible if we did, but we did slay that warg. Let's end our turn now. Back over to Gale. Gale is going to be safe, so let's move him up. He's done a great job. I mean, we just met him, but he's going to earn the trust of Edrahil quite easily. Let's hit the bugbear. I mean, many people here weren't friendly, but Gale was very friendly. Here comes Will. He's a bit ostentatious, but he did throw something at Barth, a potion of healing. Oh, very nice. That was very kind of him. So again, Astarion will hide. If you can't strike outright, that's okay. See, I had meant for him to use a cunning action, but when I pressed C, it just had him crouch, which is okay. We're going to be fine. Aradin, he's going to do what? Well, look at that. Throwing around. All right. Barth was able to hit the bugbear, but he was hit back. Here comes Shadowheart, using a rush attack, using her spear. Let's see if it works out. We'll try it out. A critical miss, but because she did miss, she's got true strike on that target. Let's end her turn. Zevlor is going to hit again. A critical miss again. Whoa. All right, what about Ramira? Another critical miss. What is going on here? I mean, that's D&D for you. All right, we'll use Lacerate right now. Let's take out that bugbear, or try to. All right, there we go. Some bleeding damage. 1 HP left. Let's try to use a pommel strike. A little bit anticlimactic, but let's try it out. It worked out.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you. More may follow. Open the gate.
Okay, before we do that though, we've got to level up. Not only do we need to level up, we've got a lot of loot to pick up over here. Wait, Barth, you fell. There was grease still over there, so we need to avoid that. How embarrassing. All right, I'm gonna pick up all the loot, then we'll finally level up. Edrahil has grown stronger. I really do pity his enemies. He's got 28 HP now. A few new class features like a level 1 spell slot, divine health, meaning that no disease is going to be able to affect him. That could be really good for someone who would like to go to a brothel, but Edrahil wouldn't do that. Now, for actions, we've got Abjure Enemy. Frighten an enemy. They'll be easier to hit and cannot move. Fiends and undead have disadvantage on a saving throw. That's very good to know. And if they make their save, a wisdom save, they'll be slowed instead. It'll last for 3 turns. And here's a vow. Gain advantage on attack rolls against an enemy. It'll last for 10 turns. That's really good, especially whenever we fight a boss. It's a bonus action. All right, down over here, we've got a few spells that belongs over to our oath. All right, we've got Bane. So we could debuff up to 3 enemies. I like that on their attack rolls and saving throws. Then over here, Hunter's Mark. 1 to 6 damage. Mark a creature as your quarry to deal an additional 1 to 6 whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. So we could use these two together, right? Yeah, over here we've got a concentration, so we can't do that. Yeah, the other one is concentration as well. You can only concentrate on one spell. If the target dies before the spell ends, you can mark a new creature without expending a spell slot. I like that. All right, so we're done now. We could prepare a few new spells. I'm going to change them out as we go along. I've got Divine Favor, which I do not need. I've also got Searing Smite. Bless could be handy. Compelled Duel. That will compel an enemy to only attack Edrahil. No, we're fine for right now. I like what we have. There's Shadowheart, 24 HP, some class features. We've got level 2 spell slots and level 1 spell slots, in addition to so many new spells to pick from. We've also got for her Trickery Domain, let's see, Pass Without Trace. Call forth a veil of shadows and silence that gives you and all nearby companions a +10 to stealth checks. That could be really, really good. Now, Edrahil might not want to sneak around too much. We'll do it from time to time because we can't be foolish. And here's Mirror Image. Ooh, create 3 illusory duplicates of yourself that distract attackers. Each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. Whenever you successfully evade an attack, one of the duplicates disappears. Yeah, that's incredible. That could really save her life. One day I might change up her general domain, maybe to life domain. I'll think about it. All right, again, we'll prepare our spells later on and we'll go over what they do once we do. That shouldn't be too much of an issue, but now she's done. Astarion has leveled up. We're not going to multi-class again, and we're not going to be one arcane trickster. Instead, I would like for him to be an assassin. You prefer to deal sublime punishment to a single foe at a time. Not in a duel, mind, because a duel implies chivalry. You're too busy getting the job done for honor, so we'll get Assassinate Initiative. You are deadliest against unprepared enemies. In combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. That means more damage. We've also got Ambush. Any successful attack roll against a surprise creature is a critical hit. We do like to ambush people. Then over here, Assassin's Alacrity. Quick as an alley cat in a rain dark city, you immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Yeah, we'll take all of that. He's going to hit like a truck. Now, Thief would be another option. That would give me second story work. And over here, Fast Hands, an additional bonus action, which is cool, but no, we're here to hit hard. All done. At level 3, I've got a few messed up choices for Gale. He's got some level 2 spell slots, level 1, and he's going to learn 2 new spells. Hold Person for our first one. Hold a humanoid enemy still. They can't move, act, or react. Attacks from within 3 meters are always critical hits. And here we've got Cloud of Daggers, a level 2 conjuration spell. So imagine they're being held, then we use Cloud of Daggers. That's got to be horrific. 4 to 16 damage, 44 slashing damage, and it'll last for 10 turns, which means they'll probably die. Oh, Gale, your fancy hat and you're quite deadly together. We're done now. We're all ready to go now. As a DM, I like to mix in combat with my roleplay, so we're not going to talk to everyone here in one go, or we'll be here the entire day. We'll talk to a few people, do a job, and come back. There they are, right over here.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Now hold on, all of you need to calm down. As a paladin, I've seen much bloodier battles. Consider yourselves lucky.
And who the hell are you again? Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
Okay, we failed an insight roll, but even I can read the mood here. They're pretty heated. I'm gonna use my persuasion. More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. Alright, we've got a DC of 15, that's pretty high. I'm gonna add a bonus here, my friend's cantrip. So now we've got advantage. It's a non-hostile target, non-hostile towards me, and also guidance from Shadowheart. Let's try it out now. We barely made it, 16, but we did make it.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Okay, part ways.
Goblins could be on their
Let's
way.
go talk to Zevlor. We should. We need to get to know him. He seems pretty decent.
Parasite and a few goblins.
We need to leave.
We need a healer.
That we do. We need to talk to Nettie.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Edrahil.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The Druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Well, let's find out about a healer, okay? I could say that, but as a paladin, I feel like I've got to protect people. If I protect these people, I also get to kill goblins. That's pretty good. So why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The Druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
No, you're not. Also, I do need a healer.
Goblin got you. The Druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other Druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Okay, so we need Halsin. Nettie won't be able to help us out. She's only an apprentice. I mean, we could still talk to her. Now, is there no way to convince the Druids here to stop their ritual? But of course, Halsin, their leader, is gone.
I've tried. Kagha, their new first Druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the Druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll do that. Oh boy, let's have a look at the map. What a large area. So we need to talk to Kagha, Nettie. Up here we've got Zoru. Well, we're not going there yet. Let's just have a little look around. I mean, I like to poke around. I feel like you've got to. Like whenever I make a town in one of my tabletop settings, I put a lot of thought into the NPCs, the little back plots. They might not be pertinent, but they could be if my players poke around.
We could say a prayer.
Oh, they did lose a friend.
After that. Yeah,
I could talk to them, but they probably want time. They don't know me.
that would be good.
So what's up over here? Oh, wow. Again, like I said, what a large area. It's massive. Oh, hold on. Another turn. That can't be good. A Bugbear Assassin. Surprisingly sneaky. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move up. We'll go attack. We've got to, I think. Oh, if only I could sneak attack. That would be great. But I could try to use a cunning action, though that Bugbear would be able to see him.
Time for a new.
Yeah, it didn't work out. I just wanted to see, okay? I wanted to gamble a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, he's partially blind. All right, we'll use a ranged attack. A miss, unfortunately, by Astarion.
What should I do?
Okay, now, Shadowheart, you're moving up. We've not done our long rest yet. I'm still pushing, but she does have a few level 2 spells like Spiritual Weapon. Instead, though, we're going to use our hold person ability. It's going to hold, hopefully, that bugbear still. There we go. He's stuck there. Shadowheart says, don't move. We'll end her turn. Nadira, a tiefling, she's running away. She's fearful, which is understandable. Oh man, I thought she was about to jump. I was like, oh no, please don't do that. I'm trying to save you. She's like, I don't care. I don't want to be saved. All right, we've got Cloud of Daggers. Let's try it out. It's wrong, but I do want to try it out. There we are. A cloud of daggers all around that assassin. Assassinate who? No one. All right, Edrahil. You could go kill that creature, but stand guard here. Don't get close. That seems rather dangerous. Oh, he's dying all right. All right, I'm going to end my turn again. And again, back to my turn.
Where do I go from here?
Only 7 HP. I'll wait. And he's dead. It worked out perfectly. We'll talk to Nadira now. And I'll wait for that very strange storm. Okay, so we've got a clear day with a chance of daggers.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Now hold on. As a paladin, I'm going to say, the path I follow is far more noble. If you possess a devil's artifact, you should leave it in my charge.
I'm going to be chased all over Faerun for this damn coin, aren't I? Fine. Take it as a grudging payment for the rescue. Now leave me in peace.
Okay, I'll leave. We'll find out more about it later on. Or I could ask her.
It's a soul wrapped up in a terrible iron package. Don't ask whose because I don't know. I hope it brings you better luck than it has me.
Yeah, me too. I didn't want to extort her, but it seems rather dangerous. Ooh, more poison. We'll give it to Astarion. Yeah, that all worked out. It was a really good fight, so let's head back now. I'll talk to a trader maybe at the very end. It's going to take time for me to sell every single item that I have, because I do have a lot. We're back by that wagon now, and speaking of healing, I'm going to patch up Gale. He took some damage. He's going to be okay, but let's help him out. Plus 12 HP. Now he's feeling great. All right, we're not going to talk to all the riffraff. I've got a job.
You just care about your
Look over here, we've got a group fighting. But then again, I'm a paladin. Fine, I'll chat.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Poor Cal, but I do like her. She's got some moxie. Where the weak have need, the strong have a duty. Stay.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
There we go. So now we've got some more fighters. Very good. We could talk to Will. We'll do that in a bit. I don't want to do it yet because we've got so many friends.
Ox's gaze is following me.
Huh. A strange ox. I'm not going to question it right now. They'll think I'm mad. Instead, let's rush on over to the grove. The inner grove. Uh-oh.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
We barely made it in time. But it's okay. I'm here now. Let's have a conversation.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back!
Okay. Let's be clear here. If it weren't for me, you would be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please. I've got to be tough here. I can't be weak in front of someone else.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead.
Well, thank you. I'll pass on by. Oh, look, it's Volo. Quick story. I was playing Tomb of Annihilation, a D&D adventure module for 5e. I played a lizard folk barbarian who is a tracker. He's very pragmatic, and so he met Volo and was trying to help him out by trading his bone javelins for his book. Volo didn't understand, but also my barbarian didn't understand too. He just wanted him to survive in the jungle. You can't do that if you only have a book. But let's go talk to him. Only for a moment.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Yeah, sure. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Yeah, true. I mean, I know a lot about them, largely killing them. Common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyags.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Something like that? I'd rather not say. Are we done here? No, I'm gonna say here, I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
A dragon. Okay, so evidently the mushrooms Volo found are beginning to kick in. There was no dragon. I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want exactly?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Okay, sure. They called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
That's good to know. And if there's a goblin here, we're gonna do something other paladins wouldn't do. You'll see, but we're a paladin of vengeance, so we'll take vengeance. I'm gonna hold my tongue, or say to him, goblin superstition. Not worth the ink and parchment.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Yeah, sure. Be careful. Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket. Until we meet again.
Oh, we'll see him again. I'm probably gonna have to save him. That's how it always works out. So right now they're conducting some manner of ritual. There's an idol. Oh, it'll be interesting to one day play a more hostile, maybe even evil character here. Or someone who just doesn't care about their plight. The damage we could cause. And here's a bunch of stuff nearby. Anything I'm able to take? No, we can't do that. Let's go inside and talk to Kagha. Oh, things are pretty tense here too. There's a little girl, a little tiefling. Let's have a conversation. Well, that's really creepy. Hey, not food. Don't do that.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Oh, she's gonna be a lot of fun. Beef poison? What is that little girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
No, I'm gonna help out here. I've got my choice, using Paladin and Persuasion. I am versed in the ways of justice. Make your case and I will pass judgment. Alright. Let's add our bonuses, a DC of only 10. Friends again, guidance. So we've got advantage. That's what we want. 26, we made it. Oh, by a long shot too.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
Okay, so let me talk to the child. What do you have to say for yourself?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Okay, so here's a very interesting case. What Kagha is doing, she's probably following the letter of the law. She wants to follow exactly what she believes is right here, according to their codes or whatever else. For me, I'm more about the spirit of the law. Let's say there's a small child where they're trying to get food. They want to survive, so they take food, they steal it. And at that point, the law says you've got to cut off their hand. If you're someone who's willing to follow the letter, you'll do it. Someone who's going to follow the spirit understands that, hey, you shouldn't do that, but also, I'm not going to cut off a child's hand. Now, justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Okay, you're going to threaten everyone. We'll talk to Shadowheart. She's in pain for some reason.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Okay, how badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay, I'll turn to other matters. I'm not going to press. Alright, let's leave for right now. We've got too much to do, but Gale also wants to chat. Fine, I'll do it.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
I don't like to have to wait. Rather important, no less. Alright, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Kagha to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Okay, that was quick. I just met you, but I'm happy to hear that, I suppose.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition, very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Okay. Now, can it be cured?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Okay. So, your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. I mean, look, we could buy some cheap, rather bad ones, and that should be a decent diet for him. I would be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah, sure, but don't eat that one. That one belongs to me. Alright, we'll go talk to Kagha. Then we'll go talk to Nettie. Then we'll get out of here. Do I really want to talk to Kagha? Not really. She's not going to have much for me right now. Instead, oh, fine, I'll do it. She believes she's a viper.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
You know, maybe another paladin would, but I'm one of vengeance. So, while I did want to save that child, I do understand why she did what she did. She's trying to protect her own. Sometimes cruelty is required.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Okay, I've got to find Halsin. She is not great. Now, this rite must be born of powerful magic. But more importantly, Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I'll go talk to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
If you look at her, she's had a pretty tough life, a lot of scarring. I mean, I've got that too. There she is, Nettie. Is she actually going to be able to help us out? I highly doubt it. Man, there's so much information we now have. That's why I love talking to people. We find out so very much. Let's go have a conversation now.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
You know what? I've got a parasite, but I'm sure I can wait. Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment. This medicament. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Okay, that was pretty foreboding for me. I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Well, I like her, okay. Do you know anything about mind flayers, by the way?
Why are you asking?
Oh boy. Alright, no good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Okay, she knows about it, probably because she's dealt with it before. Actually, probably recently. You know them. Can you help me, though?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
She looks a bit nervous.
We need to be quick.
I don't believe she's going to be able to help me. No, we're going to have to be mindful. And also, I need to talk to Halsin, not her. But let's humor the conversation. Maybe she'll be able to provide some manner of aid. Oh, hold on. Aha! A fake wall. I'll go through. That wasn't meant to happen.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Okay, you took care of him. I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this, all right? Let's see what we can do.
I mean, they have it too. Now, hold on. What's that plan? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
My save rolls have not been great lately, not in conversation. Now, I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Sure, yeah. Okay, what do you mean, should be changing? Or actually, here. You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from Mind Flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Good to know. Alright, that's good news.
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Alright, we'll talk to Aradin and find out what happened to him. Alright, what do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It sounds really good. I get to kill goblins and find a person who could save my life. And my friends too. I'll find them.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
I'm glad we're out of there, and I know I've got my sword out all the time, but I've got to be ready, right? We'll go poke around a little bit more. Man, what a bunch of grave encounters. A fun movie, by the way. Alright, we'll keep on traveling. I'm not going to talk to any druids. And, oh, Bosk, you have a bear. Huh. Well, yeah, here's a pathway. I'm sure we'll find some fun stuff around here. We always do. Oh, it's a bit further from the grove. Alright. Oh, hear that? There's music.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I believe so. It is beautiful. And we're right by the water, so you know what that means. Let's have a look at the map real quick. Here's another pathway. We'll follow that later on. As a DM, I've used harpies before. It could be a really ugly fight if we don't roll well for initiative, but also if we fall for that song. We'll divide up a little bit. Edrahil, you'll have to move up. Maybe alone. Yeah, maybe we'll have Edrahil over there alone. Shadowheart, I want you over here on higher ground. Astarion, you too, I would like for you to hide, but it should be okay, I think. Then Gale, I would like for you to be a little bit further back. Yeah, let's do that. We could use Hold Person to stop anyone around us. We could also use Bless, a level 1 enchantment spell. We would get a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. We need to get that for saving throws. We'll use one on her. Astarion. And over here, Edrahil. Then Astarion, I just want you to use a bit of poison. Do that. Edrahil, you've got a potion of speed. So does Astarion. Let's move over to you. We'll use a potion of speed. We'll drink it right now. Now, let's have a conversation.
Shh. Listen.
I shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Mind you, a paladin would know about harpies. Come on. That should be shared all around. Now, I don't hear anything. Come back to shore.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
I'm going to cancel that concert. It's going to be a challenging battle, but we're going to do our best, or try to anyway.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
No, I don't believe that. Okay, combat is beginning. Oh, shoot. Astarion has been lured. That's really bad. Really bad for him. Their lead harpy continues to sing. We've got 3 other harpies. One is flying down now, going after Edrahil, hitting him for 9 damage. That's really bad. Okay, here comes another one. Astarion, oh, thankfully it had a critical miss. A nat 1, good. A 3rd harpy, also flying down, going after who? Shadowheart. A miss again. It tried to move away, being hit by her for 4 damage. Okay, so what are we going to do here right now? That would be great. I could use Hold Person. That would be nice. We would lose Bless, and I don't like that. We could also use a Guiding Bolt just to take out one enemy. You know what? I like that. Let's go after the harpy that's close by. Goodbye, hopefully. 15 damage. That's really, really good. All right, so now let's move a bit closer. If it tries to move away, I want to hit it. All right. Edrahil, use a potion of healing. Then after that, we're going to use a divine smite. Oh, let's go. Let's try it out. That harpy killed in 1 hit. Can you believe it? In 1 hit. That's so good. All right. So we've got 1 harpy nearly dead. I love it. We've got 1 harpy dead. I suppose we could move up. Oh yeah, because of my potion of speed, I'm able to make it. So we'll come over here and hit another one. Then if it tries to move away, we're gonna hit it. Opportunity attack. All right, look at that, 11 plus 2 damage. A good start. Let's end our turn. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do. Let's move a little bit closer. Oh no. Did it work? I hope not. No, good. All right. We're going to use a level 2 magic missile. All right. 4d4 plus 4 damage. That's a lot. Guaranteed to kill 1 Harpy. Then we'll use 3 more missiles way over here. Oh, it's too far away. Shoot. All right. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to do that. I do want to kill that Harpy, though. Would a firebolt do? Yeah, a high chance to hit. Let's go. All right, the one right by Shadowheart is dead. Now, let's move a little bit further up, but not too far. Let's end our turn. Merkin is still lured, moving towards that lead Harpy. Okay, Astarion, you know what to do, my friend. Attack right now. 11 HP on the one by Edrahil. Taken out, right? Oh yeah, it's dead, all right. Very good. Only 1 little Harpy left. What a perfect battle, I think. We could use a cunning action to dash. Absolutely, let's do that. Let's move closer. Yeah, we moved over rocks. Good call. The singing Harpy, still singing. You're all alone, pal. You're all alone. Okay.
On I go.
Let's get Shadowheart closer. She's doing fine. We could use guidance. We're not going to. A firebolt. You know what? We'll use Sacred Flame. It's going to make a saving throw. 3 damage. And it's broken. Ha ha ha. Okay. Edrahil. Charge. He's climbing up, attacking that soul Harpy. 9 damage. You know what? We'll attack again because we can. Oh, he missed. Unfortunately, it happens. All right. Now, Gale's going to move up. You're going to see me use Magic Missile a lot. It's so good. Oh, it's too far, right? Oh, no. Hold on. Can we move closer? I would have to move down, I think. Yeah, we're just out of range. Oh, wait. Now we're not. That was perfect. Okay, we'll use a level 2 Magic Missile. And goodbye. It's over. All right.
Are they gone?
Yeah, they're gone. Are you all right?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Let's pick up some loot over here. I'll come back and clean it out. Oh, we definitely need a long rest. Boy, do we ever. All right, Gale, I'll talk to you in a bit. I've got to go talk to a trader. I've got so much loot around us. And let's group up. Oh, look at that fried Harpy. Smells good. That's some good food. I'm a little bit worried he wants to eat one of my items right now. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. But we're going to head back over here real quick. I'll come back later. We've got plenty of time. There's a little, let's see, outlying pathway that we could visit. Or we could go find Aradin. I think we should do that instead because I do want to talk to a trader. So let's go find Aradin, probably somewhere over here in this little area. Yeah, there's quite a bit to this area. But we're going to hear them or see them for sure.
My fill of this place.
I mean, if you look at it, we've not spoken to so many people. That's what I was saying. We would have to be here for like an hour. There's Ramira and Barth. Ah, there he is, right over here. I want to find out more information if I can.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
I am a Goblin Slayer, that's true. You might be if you demonstrated more honor in your dealings.
Please. A good sword will get you farther than honor any day.
Well,
what do you want anyway? I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place.
Yeah, fair. So, do you know where he might be?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Yeah, that's fair. Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Yeah, fair. So, tell me where to find it.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
No, I do not, but thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
What a friendly guy. Alright, so what do we have here? A scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims, "Adventurers wanted." Okay, so they want the Night Song, but Halsin might want it too. So we're gonna leave it alone. I know there's two traders. One is quite good. He should be a tiefling trader. Now, we could go talk to Zevlor. That's one idea. Oh, yep, there he is right over here. I'm gonna sell my goods very soon, but let's go find Zevlor over here. What a beautiful area. They are taking up a lot of room. There we go, Zevlor.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the Druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very dangerous. Okay, you know what? I can help you leave the grove.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Yeah, maybe so. Kill the goblin horde's leaders? I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Astarion is not a fan of my choices. We could talk to him more, but there's a lot more that I need to do right now. Let's get out of here. It's about time for a long rest. I mean, we've been going non-stop. And I know that many companions want to chat. We're not going to do that right now. I like to have, as I said before, a mixture of combat and chatting, and we've done a lot of chatting too. So, we're going to call it here. Make sure that you do leave a like and comment right down below. And look, even watch time will help out the general algorithm. It lets YouTube know that, hey, I should recommend this video to other people. And don't forget, if you have any tips or recommendations, let me know. If you want me to even use a different party member, tell me about that. I'll be sure to check it out and make a few choices. We are going to pick up Will before we leave, and we'll probably get ready to have a chat with that one goblin prisoner. Alright, I'll see all of you later, and as always, until then, and by the way, we're quite dapper, look at our outfit.